Hello, my name is Hilary and I've recently had an exciting opportunity to join Sheffield City Council Learn As You Go Travel Assessment and Training Team. The Learn As You Go project works in partnership with other local authority services such as Transport and SEN and offers 3 travel support schemes to young people with special educational needs. The film you're about to watch shows young people from Sheffield and highlights their successful experience of the 3 schemes. These are real-life examples of what the project can offer young people by delivering individual, tailor-made programmes in the safest possible way.
The Get Going programme gives young people the chance to take their first small steps towards independence, whilst maintaining the travel assistance currently in place to get to and from school. It enables a young person to work towards developing skills for the future and helps to increase their confidence and maturity. Where Transport picks up a young person from their front door, Get Going allows a young person to be picked up and dropped off at a new location, which has been agreed beforehand by parents and carers. This new location could initially be as close as 2 doors away. It could even be just letting parents or carers know that the minibus or taxi is waiting outside. When a young person is ready to increase the distance, another location is discussed. Each young person's progress is monitored and reviewed. The Travelling Together programme develops a young person's travel skills, using different forms of transport to get them to and from school in a safe and positive way. On the Travelling Together programme, each young person is picked up by a minibus, but instead of being taken directly to school, they're taken to a park and ride location, where they will catch the tram directly to school with a group of other young travellers. On the return journey, the group will catch the tram together back to the relevant park and ride, where the minibus will pick them up to take them home. There are many benefits of young people taking part in travelling together. Increased self-confidence, experience in catching public transport, travel supported by experienced escorts, reduced journey time to school, experience in asking for fares on the tram and of travelling with other members of the public, and of course, feeling more mature and grown up. We work very closely with Stagecoach Supertram, so they are fully aware of the work that we do. Independent travel involves a specially qualified member of staff working with a young person for an agreed length of time to achieve full independence on an agreed and risk-assessed route. Goals are aimed for each week, covering the different aspects of travel, such as road safety, personal safety, social awareness, and safe places and people. When a young person displays a good level of understanding and demonstrates confidence in their new skills, the trainer will gradually step back until full independence is achieved. Travel trainers work closely with schools and families to ensure a good level of trust and that an understanding of the young person's needs are maintained. And also the experience is not only beneficial, but enjoyable. Jake also travels to a weekly football coaching session as part of a professional qualification. Jake is also looking forward to travelling to college to further his education.
You go to football?
Yeah, no, a bus.
You go on bus?
No bus.
You come to school on the bus as well, don't you?
Yeah.
And what bus do you come on?
41250 so
So there's lots of different buses that you can get on to come to school. And your travel trainer helped you to do that, didn't she?
Yeah.
What was she called?
Margaret.
Margaret. And did you like Margaret?
Yeah.
And did she see you every day?
Yeah.
So you did your training every day into school?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did she show you how to use your money?
Yeah.
Yeah? And do you feel safe when you're on the bus now?
Yeah.
Do you come to school with your friends?
No.
No, on your own?
No.
Just on your own. And are the bus drivers nice? Yeah? Do you do any clubs after school?
Yeah.
And do you get home on your own when you've been to your after school clubs?
Yeah.
So that's really good. What does your mum and dad think?
No, they're okay.
They're really pleased. What about your brother? What does your brother think?
Really mates.
Really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you're going to college soon, aren't you?
Yeah.
Which college are you going to?
Peaks.
Crystal Peaks. And how are you going to get there?
The help there.
You're going to get help? You're going to get help at first. Who with?
Margaret.
No, me. Me and you are going to train to college, aren't we? And we know what bus we're going to get on and where we're going to sit on the bus. So that'll be really good.
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
The next train to depart from platform 1B will be the 1436 Northland service to Huddersfield, Cornwall, Meadowhall, Chapeltown, Wombwell.
Going back quite a long time, Cody was travelling on the minibus to and from school, and she wasn't getting on very well. She found it really, really difficult. It being enclosed in a short, confined space for such a long time, and her behaviour was dipping. Plus, being a foster child, we're supposed to promote independence, so I was really pushing school to try and give her a go to travel independently.
I think every parent's a bit apprehensive about letting his son or daughter go initially to travel independently, because we don't want anything to happen to him, and it's so easy to allow the taxis or the minibuses to pick them up at home. It's the easy step, and you know they're safe, but you've got to make that step to be more independent and socially interactive with other people. Initially, I thought that they wanted to take him on the bus for 1 week and then leave him on his own, but that's not the idea of it. It was set to each individual child's needs. When he started it, I became aware that he was a lot more able to do things than I thought he was. I think most parents wrap the children up in cotton wool. I would think my worries initially was the be all and end all to Curtis not learning to travel independent. I just wanted the easy option, knowing it was safe all the time. But life doesn't run like that, so I think you have to make that initial decision to let them go. Stop wrapping him up in cotton wool. You know, he's growing up now, he needs his own independence. He can now get to Meadowhall, meet his friends, go to the hub in town. He knows how to get there, he knows how to get back. I know he'll be safe, he knows what to do should anything go wrong. We've taught him all that, the travel trainers have taught him all that. So everything's covered, so I'm as happy as I can be with it, and now he's turned into an independent young man. So we couldn't be happier, really.
So, you think this is making more expensive?
Oh yeah, I feel a bit great. I give that about 10 out of 10 and all that, so I just a little bit more confident and all that, so I just I feel proper great to me.
Independent travel training is a huge milestone in the development of many of the students at Seven Hills School. The initiatives of Out and About Summer School, Get Going and Travelling Together play important parts in the stepping stones in the transition process towards independence for these students. The benefits of independent travel are many. Particularly it opens doors to them when they leave school and it allows them to access things like college more readily. Not only does it open doors for students when they leave school, but we've also noticed over the years a huge improvement in students' progress in the classroom as a result of becoming independent travellers. We've noticed a massive growth in their confidence levels and general maturity, which has benefits across the school.
I'm Marian, and my son attends Talbot Specialist School. He's 16 and he's autistic, very classically autistic. He has very little communication, and we started looking at his life skills and his independence and looking towards his future. And as part of that, we looked at independent travel. I don't escort him out to the bus anymore. I can wave him off from the door and greet him back in an evening, and he makes his own way. So we're maybe even thinking of the bus picking him up a couple of doors down and dropping him off a couple of doors down. It's a step of independence, and we may stop there, but we will determine it in steps, in stages, to his need and what's appropriate. It's not a parent-driven thing. It's about life skills. It's about what the student needs and what your child needs, and it's looking towards their adult independence.
Hi, I'm one of the City Centre ambassadors. We work for Sheffield City Council. We're on hand in the City Centre to help all the people coming to the centre, all the different users. You'll see us in our red uniforms and high vis. That's City Centre ambassadors on the back. We're around from 7:30 in the morning till 7:30 at night, so that's right from the time when people are going to school and work, right through the rush hour as well. We're here to make the City Centre a safer, more welcoming place for everybody that uses it, and that of course includes all vulnerable users who may be vulnerable in the City Centre for whatever reason. If they feel at all unsure or anxious, we want them to see us as a point of safety. They can find us especially in the Winter Gardens, Millennium Square, Peace Gardens, around the Town Hall, but we also patrol the whole of the City Centre. So anytime they see a red uniform, see one of us, we're here to help.
My name is Jane Ludlam and I'm Director of Children's Services in Sheffield. And I just wanted to say thank you for taking the time to watch this DVD today. The independent travel training is something that we really believe in Sheffield, but we do understand how it can be worrying for parents when any of our children start to move or progress towards independence. But I hope you can see from today how successful this project is and how worthwhile. So along with me, I hope you'll endorse both our approach and the project.
Do you feel that something must be missing? Do you think nobody will listen? Are you scared that people might forget you? You could do so much if they just let you. Get going, now's your chance. Get going. You've got to get up your